I'm retired. I'm nervous. I'm ready for this.
Curling now enters the Sports Weekend spotlight.
Oh, it's the superstar.
The superstar is here and the newest curling expert. Let's actually watch a quick little video because Steph is bang on. Let's watch her commentary right now.
I just don't understand why you wouldn't throw a guard.
Why not the
That's so
guard?
good.
How are you, Steph? Great to see you. You are ready.
I'm retired. I'm nervous. I'm ready for this.
Oh my God. Listen, were you a curling fan before these Olympics, or is this a brand new thing for you?
You know, I'm going to be fully transparent. My parents watched curling, and growing up, I remember it was always on the TV, and I didn't give it the time of day. And, you know, I was always thinking like, oh, that's, you know, my parents are watching this. I can't be watching this. This is boring. I am so into it. Like watching this, it's like, I'm hooked. The communication, I absolutely love that you can, like, I love the sound system of this and that you can hear every word they're saying. It's such a like unique piece to sport. And like hearing that, I mean, I'm into it. I'm like sitting there middle of the night watching these games, and it's amazing.
Benny, jump in. How good does that feel to hear? And I know you would have been watching like the rest of all of us when Steph, the National Minister of Defense, of course, brought it home for us.
Oh, yeah. Well, Steph knows I'm a fan of her. She was nice enough to come on our little show a week after they won. So we got to chat about all her success and bringing home the gold there in her last Olympics. But I'm happy to hear she's diving into the curling and she's enjoying it a little bit and giving our sport a little bit of a credit as well. But I do have to ask her straight up. She loves the communication and the mics that we wear. I get fined for that. I'm just letting you know. And I want to know if you'd like to wear a mic when you're playing in your competitive games at the Olympics.
That'd be interesting. It would make me second guess a lot of the things I'm saying. That's for sure.
Totally.
You know, I'd be open to it. I'm not gonna lie. There are times like sometimes they'll mic players up for training for like social media purposes, and there's times I'll like lean over to a player and I'll like chirp someone or something, and then in my head I'm like, oh shit, what if they're mic'd up?
Steph, that Ben with the mics is still a wild man, okay? You never know what's going to happen.
We'll mic up when we go out and curl. When I go out and try curling, we'll mic me up and we'll see what happens.
I told Steph she's loving it. When Johnny gets back to Canmore, we're going to we'll take him out for a little clinic and see how they do on the ice.
We'll be there. The cameras will be rolling. We'll go live with that curling show, do a pregame show for that.
We'll call play-by-play.
Yeah, play-by-play too.
What advice do you have in this pressure-packed moment for Canada where they've got to win? What were the words you would like to hear in the locker room or to yourself? How do you stay in the moment?
Yeah, honestly, like it makes me remember our gold final against Sweden. Like going into that game, Sweden was undefeated. They were playing phenomenally. They had been dominant throughout the entire Olympic tournament. And for us, it was just focusing on ourselves. Like we know what we can bring to the table and we know what we're good at. And the more we put focus on what the other team does, the more it's going to take away from what we can do. So just focus on yourselves. We know you guys are the best curlers in the world, and we can't wait to see you guys shine.
We're going to continue this conversation with Steph. Benny, before we let you go, can we get a prediction? Because you said where you're going to put your money, but prediction because we could have two games within 12 hours, this game tonight, and then a semifinal tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern time.
Well, I'm going back-to-back Canadian wins. I mean, he's on my team. I got to go play the Brier with him in 3 weeks. Okay? So back-to-back Canadian wins, and they're going to get to the final. Gold would be amazing. Silver would be amazing. I'm praying for him tonight. And, yeah, I'm expecting big things. We got two horses running for us tonight. Johnny always says when I'm playing, he's always like, we got one horse left, and he's lame. But we don't got a lame horse tonight. We got the good guy going. So I'll be cheering.
Great stuff, Benny. Thanks for doing this. Enjoy the game.
And,
you guys.
And Steph, that beer looks so good. I got beer envy right now.
It's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Steph, you have just leaned into this. You have the Canadian colors on. And, of course, you recently had talked about your upcoming retirement. What is life like for you these days?
Whew, it's a brilliant feeling of like being able to create my own schedule. Being on someone else's schedule for the past 25 years of my life, it's so nice to wake up and like be able to choose what I want to do today. Training, like whatever it is, I could just do what I want. If I feel like taking a day off, I could do it. If I feel like having some beers and cheering on Olympics at all hours of the night, I can do that. Screw up my sleep; it doesn't even matter anymore. I love it. It's been such a relaxing time, and the feedback I've received and the overwhelming like messages of support have been truly wonderful. And I'm just so grateful to be Canadian and to have so many incredible fans.
Well, you made us all proud for sure. Okay, go do all the lucky stuff you got to do pre-game. Okay, you got your color, your jersey, sit in the same chair, have the beer, enjoy it.
And you obviously, we don't need to ask predictions, do we, Steph? We know, of course, we're supposed to be neutral, but you're calling the dub? Going for the dub?
I'm going for the dub. Yeah, I actually have one question. This is the naive new curling fan that I am. Is there any way to get no points in an end?
Paul?
I didn't hear the question because
the question was, is there any way to get no points? So a blank end, and tell us the difference, Paul.
A blank end, unlike four-person curling, the blank end really penalizes you because you lose the hammer in the next end. So nobody wants to blank, and you'll see people all of a sudden do a certain strategy just based on the fact they see that the blank is coming, and they'll gamble, and rather than hit over here, they'll come around. Blanks are bad. You got to take your point because you don't want to lose that last rock. Well, depending on the end, I guess.
And Steph, I know you're going to be on Twitter following along. Fire the questions, fire the tweets, and get everyone fired up. Listen, you provided this country a memory to last a lifetime, and we are so grateful for you. I know people are still clamoring about that win. Grateful for you and all you've done, and will continue to do. Say hi to Georgia. Enjoy the game tonight.
Thank you so much. Go Canada!